the upper deck. Laura leaned forward, searching for anything unusual. Michael looked calm, almost too calm, his posture unnaturally stiff. Emily skipped beside him, her small hand swinging in rhythm with his. But then something struck Laura cold. Michael never once looked at the camera, not even in passing. He kept his eyes straight ahead, his face set like stone. It didn't look like the casual walk of a father with his daughter. It looked deliberate. As though he already knew where he was going. The guard fast-forwarded the footage to the next camera, located near the stairwell leading up to the deck. But when the video played, Laura's breath caught in her throat. The camera captured every single passenger walking past that night, except for Michael and Emily. They never appeared again. Between one camera and the next, they had simply vanished, as if the narrow stretch of hallway had swallowed them whole. Laura demanded a rewind, then another, but the result was the same: they walked in, and never came out. More troubling still, when the technician checked the timestamp, there was a gap in the footage. The recording froze for exactly 2 minutes and 17 seconds, then resumed as if nothing had happened. Laura's pulse pounded in her ears. The staff muttered about a technical glitch, but she wasn't convinced. The timing was too perfect, the disappearance too precise. How could two people disappear in the only blind spot on the ship? It didn't feel like a malfunction. It felt like someone had erased them. Desperate, Laura asked to see the outside deck cameras, hoping to spot Michael and Emily stepping into the storm. But again, nothing. The deck was empty. Only the restless sea slamming against the hull, the wind bending the flagpoles. No figures, no shadows, no trace of father or daughter. The silence in the room grew unbearable as Laura realized the ship was floating in the middle of the ocean. And yet her family had disappeared without leaving so much as a footprint. The unanswered question hung in the air like a curse: where did they go between those two cameras? When the cruise ship finally docked back in Miami, the authorities swarmed aboard. Laura was escorted off the vessel, her eyes hollow from sleepless nights, her voice nearly gone from screaming Michael's and Emily's names across endless corridors. FBI agents, Coast Guard officials, and local police converged, combing through every corner of the ship. Divers scoured the waters where the vessel had slowed its engines during the search, but the ocean floor yielded nothing. No clothing, no bodies, not even a scrap of evidence to suggest a fall. It was as if the sea itself had swallowed her family whole. Laura was questioned for hours in a sterile, windowless room. Agents grilled her about her marriage to Michael. Were they fighting? Had he ever been violent? Had she suspected him of planning something? Laura, exhausted and broken, insisted Michael adored Emily and would never hurt her. But the more she pleaded, the colder the questions became. Some investigators whispered that Laura might be hiding something, that maybe she was leaving out critical details about the last night they were together. The victim had become a suspect. Meanwhile,